We will not let this channel die. Okay? So, how are y'all doing? Let me go through and read because y'all are way too excited. So now I got a bunch of shit to read. Thank you for making me read. I appreciate it. Kangalope says Xylie is back. Thank you for being a member for 27 months. Oh my God. Jack Walker, thank you for the 5. Good afternoon, Xylie. Shay's been with me for 32 months, almost 3 years. Holy crap. Okay. Unfortunately, YouTube's is doing the stupid @ thing in my chat. So, Kicking the Swede has been a member for 5 months. Xylie, do you remember to buy stickers? I did not remember to buy stickers. However, this channel is going to get a total revamp. Okay. We're going to be doing a lot of things different here, and I'll explain some things also. And Stan, been with me 47 fucking months. What the hell? Will you be here next month for official 4 years? Yes. Xylie is coming back regularly on her channel. Probably around 2 p.m. If not, maybe a little earlier, depending on how long a video is. Okay? I am coming back to this channel regularly. We are going to build this channel back up. It's absolutely sad that my channel has died to the point that I have 80 concurrent viewers when I'm used to at least starting with 125. So, we're going to build the channel back up. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. Exactly. Doug's been a member with me for 28 months. Advocate. Oh, Advocate. God, what's up? New member. Thank you. And Miss Tanisha's been with me for 47 months. Hey, so happy that you're back. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, so things are changing. I am coming back here regularly. I'm still doing the other gig. Don't worry. Cloudy, thank you for being a member for 18 months. Hell yeah, with a fire emoji. Thank you. But yeah, things are changing. Things are changing. Okay, let me pull this up. Because I want to go ahead and talk about this real quick. Hold on, I gotta pull it up first. And then we can talk about it. All right. This right here. You see this? You see this? Everybody, do you see this? I know you see it. Final Flash, been 24 months. Damn, 2 years does fly by. It sure does. Y'all see this? I am remaining in the gray. I am staying in the gray. Matter of fact, I shouldn't even be on this map anymore. I shouldn't even be on the map anymore. I do not consider myself commentary community anymore. I am over here doing my thing. I will say this, though, to everyone, whether I like them or not, who have gotten doxxed, I feel for you. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry that happened to you. I really am. But I'm telling y'all now, I shouldn't even be on this map. So, I am not taking any parts in this war. I'm barely having time to even watch what's going on. I have to have people fill me in what's going on. I don't even consider myself, commentary community anymore. It is what it is. Whatever's happening is happening. I ain't got shit to do with it. So, either keep me here or take me off this map. One of the two. So, just saying, that is the PSA of the day. I'm going to be on my channel, doing what I want to do, talking about what I want to talk about. I want to bring better entertainment to y'all. All right, and I've learned a lot of things. I'm still learning a lot of things, but we're going to be doing things a little bit different here. Why is Keem even on the map? I don't know. Maybe because he's like the godfather of the fucking commentary community. It kind of makes sense for him being on the map. So, will I still do commentary on this on this channel? Absolutely. I am. Squatch and put up her if found the missing. Look at Squatch and did. Squatchin is such a bitch. Look at this. Squatch. This is my lost milk carton. That's funny as hell. But yeah, I'm still gonna do commentary. I'm an old bitch on the internet with opinions. Of course I'm gonna do commentary. But that doesn't necessarily mean I have to be in the commentary community. I'm gonna do my own thing. I wanna be my own island. And I like who I like. I talk to who I talk to. I'm not forced being taken aside. Fuck everything else. So let's get that straight right now. We're changing graphics. We're changing assets. We're going to be changing a lot on this channel. But it's going to take a while because we have to figure out how we want to do it. Oplock is always trauma dumping. Stop trauma dumping, Falgi. So. And you know what? That is true. That is actually very true. No, let's go back to that picture. Hawaii is so available. Hell, you could have put me in Puerto Rico all the way to hell over there. But no, you had to stick me in, I don't even know what state this is. It's so out of the fucking way. What is it, like Utah or something? No, it's not Utah. Is it Utah? What state am I in? Where'd they put me? What fucking state is that? I'm in Arizona. No, that's not Arizona. Isn't that Arizona? Wait, one of those two. Wait, what is this? I'm in North Dakota? Or Wyoming? What? Bruh. Really? Cloudy's like, don't ask me, I'm homeschooled. Like, where the fuck they put me? They put me, goddamn, you could have put me in Hawaii. You could have put me in Puerto Rico. It's still, listen, they're citizens as soon as they get born. Put me in Puerto Rico, away from everybody. Wait, just away. You know? Goddamn, y'all just stick me in the middle of nowhere. What the fuck? Shit. But yeah, Xylie staying gray. Just saying. Just throwing it out there. Had to do my PSA for the day. It will take you in, Auntie, but I don't think you'd like Hawaii. Xylie is like, send me home. I'm not putting up with y'all. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Now, I can tell you now, I was going to do this video here, The Truth About Lily Tino. I still want to do that one because I like Dinky Jabo. But then I saw this one today by Vangelina. It came out 6 days ago about Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson accused of blackmail. And the old beauty drama person in me wants to watch that. Tusky, been a member for 9 months. Xylie has returned with the milk. Did you hear the news? Someone stole the wheels off of a cop car. Officers are working tirelessly to catch the suspect. I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are. All right, let me click into this video so I can get it set up.
Accusations that Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star blackmailed other YouTubers has resurfaced.
Oh, damn. Okay. Well, we'll get into it in just a second. Give me a second. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. I heard the Batmobile lost a wheel and Joker got away. Good job, Zeke. Good job. That was a dad. That was a dad joke. Oh, shit. Let me set a goal. Hold on. Let me set my goals. And yes, we are doing it. We're doing it Nicholas DiOrio style. It's so nice to be on a channel where I can set a goal. I'm just saying. I'm really doing it just for the simple fact that I can do it. If it does it. All right, there we go. Xylie, a once a month streamer on her channel now. Akiku, you obviously did not hear the beginning of this stream. I'm going to be back here regularly. I've made up my mind. I'm going to be back here regularly. New mic. Yes, new mic. Who dis? I have the expensive mic people buy, and I babied this damn thing. And you know what's great about this mic? It's made for a person like me who likes to yell into mic and shit. It's completely made for somebody like me. So we got this. Akiku, hope Keem is paying you well for how busy he keeps you. Believe me, it's all good. Thank you for being a member 15 months. Kenneth was a member for 37 months. Damn, Kenneth, you've been with me forever. Holy shit. All right. Wait, do I not have like a little thing that stands? Wait. There we go. There we go. We'll put her there. All right. Put a 1 in the chat if you're ready for this shit. I'm gonna cut these on. I want a different color. No. Where is it? Okay, Olivia, I only need 1 from you. Damn it. Wait, where are the CC? Oh, there it is. Options, yellow. We don't want yellow. We want... green will probably work good. All right. All right, let's do it. It's Angelina, so let's go. God damn it. They move things around. The fuck? All right, here we go.
Accusations that Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star blackmailed other YouTubers has resurfaced. Now, these allegations...
I don't like these greens. Hold on. I'm sorry. I gotta figure out what I want. Sorry. I have to go back to yellow because green is just not popping. Yellow is... No. No. What color do I want? Fuck it. We'll go back to yellow. All right. All right.
Allegations are old, but they were kind of swept under the rug. Nobody seemed to notice. And now...
Shock Mouse! Been a member for 22 months. Where's the milk? Well, I don't know. Everybody kind of gobbled it up as soon as they came in.
Now that they are being dragged up again, people are shocked because at the time that these allegations came out, it was in the midst of Dramageddon. And if you will remember, Dramageddon, there was a lot of drama going on. That's why they called it Dramageddon, clearly. But the stuff that was happening at the time was, among other things, about James Charles, about...
I was about to say, which Dramageddon are you talking about? There were like 4? Purple Paw Prince would know. How many Dramageddons were there? Weren't there like 3 or 4? Or there were 3 and then a Carmageddon? There were like, yeah, there were 3 Dramageddons and then there was a Carmageddon. Bay ASMR, thank you for joining Just Saying Squad. Yeah, 3. Okay. Yeah, Skip's in here. All right. What year was Dramageddon 2? Jesus Christ, don't ask me years because it all floods together as one. It literally floods together as one.
Things he may have been doing, things he was accused of, about Tati Westbrook and her role in all of this, about potentially Jeffree and Shane manipulating the situation, manipulating Tati, about Shane Dawson's past content. And
oh my God. Okay, can we talk about that for a moment? Can we talk about that for a moment? All right. When the news broke out that Shane Dawson was also okay. Well, everybody knew Jeffree Star had his hands in all of the Dramageddons that went on. I mean, he had his hand in everything, right? But to find out that Shane Dawson, the beloved creator of YouTube, and I say that sarcastically, was involved in those Dramageddons also, I was like, girl, what? What? Shane Dawson? Are you kidding me?
How problematic it was. And when the conversation of Shane Dawson comes up, that is the thing that everybody focuses on. You know, rightfully so, was that he was called out for his past content. But in the midst of all of this, other things were happening. People were coming forward with other stories, like this one of Jeffree and Shane getting other YouTubers drunk, getting them in compromising positions, or getting them to say things they wouldn't normally say.
Wait, what? Wait, when did that come out? I don't remember that. No. What? What?
Coming forward with other stories, like this one of Jeffree and Shane getting other YouTubers drunk, getting them in compromising positions, or getting them to say things they wouldn't normally say, filming it, and then using that to then allegedly blackmail these creators so that if Shane and Jeffree do anything wrong, nobody's going to call them out for fear that the evidence that Shane and Jeffree have against them will be brought out as a sort of revenge.
What? I never heard that. What the? Wait, I'm sorry. Hold on. Does anybody remember that voice note that Jeffree Star has been shopping around for years now? Now, I'm just saying, it's alleged. All of this is alleged unless we have proof, okay? Right? As of right now, at this second, I do not have proof. But that makes me go back to that voice note. And Jeffree will not drop it himself. And certain people have heard that voice note. Blair White being one of them. And he's been shopping around that voice note for years. How did he get that voice note? Bruh. Oh, my tinfoil hat is on right now. Yep, exactly, horror. Put on foil hat. You know what? I think he did play it for Keen, but I know for a fact Blair White heard it because Blair White was shook when she heard it. Well, she acted like she was shook. It's fucking Blair White. You can never tell with that bitch. But, Ree says, I recall Jeffree being called out about him doing this, but not Shane. I'm sure they shut it down. They pulled, well, I don't know if they pulled that, but okay, let's play. Yes, I'm alive.
Everybody's silent, essentially. Now, the clip that has resurfaced specifically is from Jacqueline Glenn's video that she did talking about this. Now,
oh, fucking Jacqueline Glenn. Really? Okay, bro. Damn it. Jacqueline Glenn.
she would have been involved with a lot of different YouTubers, would have been close to different YouTubers, and would have heard a lot of stories, first-hand accounts of things that Jeffree and Shane allegedly did. Among these would be Blair White.
This shit's automatically sus because Jacqueline Glenn is part of it. Fuck.
Who is a friend of Jacqueline, some other people like that. And this video, like I said, happened in the midst of Dramageddon, and I completely missed it. Never saw it. Missed these allegations entirely, I think. I may have heard something, but there was just so much going on, and I think everybody else is kind of in the same boat. Like,
it was Jacqueline Glenn. Of course nobody watched it. It was Jacqueline Glenn. Nobody... Who cares?
And if you saw it, you might have kind of forgotten about this because of the fact that there was so much else going on. Like, that was a big deal at the time. So we are going to watch a little bit of Jacqueline Glenn's video that she posted. This is Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star use blackmail to silence the truth. So we're obviously not going to watch the whole video, just the relevant parts, because...
Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Shane Dawson. All right, hold on. I have to look up this title. Shane Dawson and... Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star used, hold on, use blackmail to silence the truth. All right, hold on. To silence the truth. Oh, it's only 33 minutes long. Okay, hold on. Let's put that in the watch later. All right. We're going to save that to the watch later because there it is, 5 years old. All right. Okay. We might go on a trip later.
Like I said, this happened during Dramageddon 5 years ago, so a lot of this video is to do with Tati Westbrook and things that she had to say, but I just want to focus on the blackmail because this is, like I said, something that got swept under the rug, and if it is true, it's extremely serious. Now, with that in mind, I have to say, please do not sue me for this video because this video is an opinion piece. Everything in this video is based on opinion and speculation. Everything is alleged. Nothing is meant to be taken as fact, nor is it meant to defame any person, any group, or any company.
What was his name? Nick Snyder? What did he say? This is this is an opinion. You can't sue me off of an opinion or something like that. Nick Snyder used to say it all the time, and I thought it was beautiful. What's up, Exile Warrior? But anyway, yes. Oh God, it's coming from Jacqueline Glenn. Shit! Damn it! See, she better have some receipts, bro. She better have some receipts, because if I don't see any damn receipts, bro, I don't know how far I'm gonna be able to believe this one.
Cool? Cool. Don't harass anybody either, guys. Covering all my bases today. Just don't sue me, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So we're gonna watch this, couple of minutes of it. I do have to say one quick thing first. Sorry that my voice is weird. My tongue really hurts. Of all the things that could hurt, I don't know why it's my tongue.
I love her. She's one of the nicest people I ever met that comes out of YouTube. Swear to God. Evangelina is literally one of the nicest people I've ever talked to.
It's bothering me a lot, and it's hurting me when I talk. But I'm here, okay? I'm here for you guys. Anyway, let's watch a little bit of this.
I'm losing my mind.
So Shane Dawson is losing his mind, self-admittedly.
Even process, I need a drink of water. I fucking can't process this. This is insane.
Oh, that's the video that he was freaking out because Toddy was basically spilling the beans on how Shane Dawson had something to do with that Dramageddon video. And he was freaking out. And that's when his husband, his now husband, was on Twitter and said, "Don't tray me." This was the "Don't tray me" arc. That's what this was.
Why is this week?
He was freaking out.
This is insane. This is insane. This woman is a fucking, oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh my God is right. A lot has happened. And I'm going to pull clips from Shane's losing his mind Instagram stream. I'm going to pull clips from Blair's video. And
sorry, I just have to say that was a really you have to be there moment in history. Like that live stream.
Yes.
Was, in Shane's own words, insane. If you don't remember what this live stream is from, you must have a very peaceful life.
Yes.
But this was when, Jesus.
He was freaking the fuck out. It was so entertaining. It was entertaining to the max because Shane, honestly, that live stream for me, the way Shane acted in that live stream made me want to believe Tati because he was freaking out like his hand got caught in the cookie jar. It was amazing. It was one of the best spurg outs I have ever seen in my life. It was so good. Yeah, those were the days when, drama was simple and petty.
Where to even begin with this? Quickest, shortest version of this I can give you is that Dramageddon, Tati Westbrook came out and said James Charles bad, and everyone was like, yeah, James Charles bad. And then a while later, Tati Westbrook came out and said, actually, no, James Charles not that bad. Shane Dawson, Jeffree Star bad.
Woo!
Shane Dawson, Jeffree Star manipulate me into saying James Charles bad. And
yeah, Shane was even going to, according to Tati, Shane was even going to produce the video for her, edit the video for her. Was going to do everything. No, we'll help you out, girl. We got you. We got you. Just take down James. Just take down James. Just take down James Charles. Just take him down. Take him down. I'm sorry. The way he acted in that live stream automatically made me want to believe Toddy because he was spurging the fuck out.
Then Shane live reacted on Instagram, and we have this beautiful, beautiful video memorialized forever.
I'm going to pull clips from Tati's video. I have mixed feelings on Tati's video, but I still do feel like it's worth mentioning because she provides very important information that I do believe to be true about Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star using blackmail against other YouTubers. This is not the first time that I've heard this.
Because I have dirt on everyone, and they know to keep their mouth shut.
From my understanding,
See, and Jeffree was known for saying shit like that. Jeffree had his hands in everybody's shit. And he's been known for saying exactly that. That's not the first time Jeffree Star has ever said that he's got dirt on everybody. He literally ran around like he was like Queen Bitch. Literally. Cat Dad, hi Xylie, nice to see you back. Thank you for being a member for 21 months. Josh, been a member for 5 months. Love you, Xylie. Love you too, Josh.
That's something we gotta point out as well, is that Jeffree has said himself that he has dirt on everybody.
Yes, he has.
Now, does that mean that he is the one going out and not fabricating necessarily, but setting up these instances, getting people drunk and getting them in these situations so that he can have dirt on everyone? No.
But he is running around with a voice note for like, I don't know, about 5 years now, at least 5 years. He's been running around with a voice note, shopping it around. And no, I want to know this fucking voice note because it's so funny that half of these motherfuckers have heard this voice note and it's got something to do with James Charles, but nobody will leak it. Nobody will leak it. And I think Jeffree is trying to find the one person to leak it. I really do. So his hands won't be dirty. But we all know it came from him. Bruh.
It does not necessarily mean that, but it does mean that he admits himself to having dirt on everyone. So take from that what you will.
True.
of things, what they do is they allegedly will get people to drink a lot, or they will get them high or something. And once they are intoxicated enough, Jeffree or Shane will get them to say something that they probably would never have said otherwise, something wildly inappropriate. They film it, and then they hold this piece of information over that other YouTuber's head for God knows how long, so that whenever they actually are committing crimes, those people won't speak out against them because they're so afraid of this blackmail being released. I made my last video.
Can we take that in?
Okay, bro. Sammykins. Hi, Sammykins. Been a member for 18 months. This brings me back. Also glad to see you back. Thank you, Sammy.
I'm laughing because it's like insane behavior. They're acting like the mafia. This is literally YouTube. Calm down. But if you remember...
But that's how that... Okay, listen, Linda. All right, I need y'all to fucking understand this. To you people who never watch beauty drama before, okay? It is like the mafia. Swear to God. At one point, it was just like the mafia. You had this big beauty guru had these certain channels in their pockets, and they were fighting this beauty guru who had these channels in their pockets, and like the beauty drama community channels, I would say 3/4 of them would act like they weren't in anybody's pockets, but you can tell by who they claim. You can tell by who showed up in their chats, who made comments under their videos, and who they would talk to on Twitter on whose pocket they were in. You could tell. They wouldn't admit it. Of course they wouldn't admit it, because if they were in somebody's pocket, that would not make them a credible source, correct? Correct. But you could tell. They were very blatant with it. Very blatant with it. Now, am I saying that's blackmailing? No. But the beauty drama channels, they definitely had their favorites. And you can tell just by the way they reported it. I'm just saying. Very few of them was nuanced.
Like how serious the beauty community stuff, and I'm lumping Shane in there because he did involve himself with those people, but how serious this stuff was. Like, it was, everyone was out for blood, and it
was
not
bad.
that it's understandable, but it's a very different sort of atmosphere to what we have now, because now the beauty community is not as big, and then you have TikTok, and TikTok allows a lot more people to have eyes on them. There isn't really one central creator or group of creators who are kind of ruling the school, if you want to call it that. Nobody wanted to call it that. I don't know why I called it that.
But that's exactly how it was, though, Evangelina. That's exactly how it was. Come on now. Who was the creator that she ended up spilling how much money she made off of Jeffree Star? Giving her heads up on shit? Oh, I can't remember that creator's name. What was that creator's name? That she ended up like making like 40, like it was, I think it was like 40 grand in a month based off her videos that Jeffree Star gave her the heads up. Ashley Kyle. Yes. Ashley Kyle. 100%. It was Ashley Kyle that pretty much spilt the beans on that shit. And what I thought was funny is when she spilt the beans, people act shocked. Did y'all not pay attention to Twitter? Did y'all not pay attention to the comments? I'm just saying. Yes, then she apologized and she left. Yeah. Yep.
But you got all this different stuff. But at the time, this was a huge industry. The top influencers in the beauty space.
Lots and lots of money. You know what killed the beauty drama community or the beauty community? This is what killed it. COVID. COVID killed that community. 100%. Because people were stuck at home, not working. They couldn't buy the palettes anymore. Jeffree Star went from, as soon as he dropped a palette, the whole thing would be sold out in 5 minutes. You had to be there ready within the 30 minutes before the drop and just sit there and refresh until you can order, and hopefully you'd be able to get that palette before it was all sold out. It was crazy.
It was a huge industry. The top influencers in the beauty space, they were making millions from brand deals. And that's just assuming they didn't have their own companies and their own other stuff like Jeffree Star did, who was making absolute bank, as we know. So this was some like company stuff. Like if you're thinking people who make a lot of money won't do whatever means necessary to keep that wealth, keep that fame, keep that power, then you are wrong, because that's how they get there in the first place. I'm not saying everybody, but a lot of these people did. So it sounds so insane that two YouTubers would allegedly blackmail people so that they could do whatever they wanted without repercussions. Sounds insane, but when this is a multi-million-dollar industry and these people are rich and powerful and they want to stay there and they want to keep all their opportunities and keep everybody else down, and they have skeletons in their closets, allegedly, and want to keep them firmly in those closets, they may, allegedly, can you tell I don't want to get in trouble here, allegedly do what they need to do to make sure that they get away from everything scot-free.
I'm going to be honest, it's not that far-fetched for me to believe. I mean, now, granted, this is coming from Jacqueline Glenn, so I have to put that in the bait going, okay, it's Jacqueline Glenn we're talking about. But overall, it's not hard for me to believe. These people, like we literally had Shane Dawson running around talking about how he was poor. He was literally running around talking about how he was fucking poor. And honestly, swear to God, and I can't believe, I fell for it at one point. I was like, oh, poor Shane Dawson. He doesn't, how is he like a legend of YouTube and he doesn't have money? He had money the whole damn time. He had money the whole damn time.
On all of his accusations of sexual misconduct and sexualizing children. That, of course, really made me dislike him. And since that video, which was the other day, I have learned so much more.
Exactly, Kangaloo.
It makes me feel so gross.
I'm fixing my posture. That's why I'm looking at myself.
Maybe that's the police coming for Shane. Anyway, like I was saying, it makes me feel gross to be on YouTube because there's so much going on behind the scenes, so much manipulation, so many lies that people are feeding their audience. Meanwhile, presenting themselves as heroes, as saviors, as people that are just so amazing, and they get all these young people to support them and fans, and they get sponsorship.
Okay, I'm sorry, my ADHD is kicking in. Jacqueline's hair is killing me. The way it's kind of halfway pulled back and it's like in disarray. Her hair is like literally distracting me. I hate her hair.
From these big companies, and they just live this life of luxury while behind the scenes they're doing terrible shit and set it up so that no one can call them out for it. This weird blackmail situation with all these upper echelon YouTubers makes me feel sick to my stomach because so much stuff is going unreported and so many people are committing crimes and just getting away with it. But I do think shit's about to hit the fan because so much is coming out.
So let's just briefly look at what she's saying. It's not just that the allegation is being made here that they are blackmailing people. There has to be a reason that they're blackmailing people, and she's alleging it's because they are committing actual crimes. Now, we know this already. We know specifically Jeffree Star has been accused of a lot of horrific behavior. And now
I mean, he only paid $45,000 for someone not to have their statement put in an article, and then then they told the author, Kat Timbarge, they told Kat, I believe it was Kat, not to put that in the article, and Kat put it in the article anyway, but Jeffree Star signed a check for $45,000 for them not to talk about how they were underage. Just saying. Just throwing it out there.
It would seem that both of them have been suspected by their peers. I'm not saying they're being suspected by the police of anything or by a court of law. Jesus, I have to be so careful in this video. But are allegedly, potentially doing crimes. Be gay, do crimes, you know? That's a meme. Nobody get mad at me for that one. And then on top of that are blackmailing people, which in some places is a crime of its own right, just so that they can get away with this without getting in trouble, without any backlash, and while keeping their public personas intact. Now, as we know, those personas crumbled, but these are things that people kind of forget, and it makes it easier to kind of forgive them. Like, even, now I'm not saying I ever forgave Shane Dawson. I don't think I'm the person to forgive him for the things he's done, but I've looked and gone, oh yeah, I guess he wasn't that bad. Like, he was pretty bad, but then you look at the stuff again and you're like, oh, okay, it was kind of bad. Like, you forget how terrible some of this stuff was, and if stuff like this, the actual criminal behavior, allegedly gets swept under the rug, it's easier to forgive and just be like, oh, well, he's not doing anything now, you know?
I think at some point...
That's because the drama cycle is never ending. And people have the capacity of a gnat. Like, they forget shit. People forget shit all the fucking time. And then, like, you'll be in a discussion with somebody about certain dramas, and they'll be like, oh, yeah, shit, I forgot about that. Oh, no, fuck him then. You know? It happens all the time. It's because the drama cycle is never ending. That's why.
Either Shane or Jeffree Star is just going to let loose all this information that they have. And I'm worried, honestly. I feel bad for the people they're going to expose for different things. Obviously, there's a limit, right? Some things, if they expose people for doing crimes, unacceptable, you know? That's going to have to play out how it does. But if they expose them for something that clearly they didn't mean to say because they got them drunk or messed up in some way, and then they were baited into saying something that was filmed and used as blackmail, I hope that we can not go out of our way to cancel these people or put them through hell. And honestly, my advice to these people is to, you know, whatever it is, just come out with it on your own. You know, no one can have blackmail over you if you release that information yourself and take power into your own hands. And I know that's difficult, but if it were me, that's what I would do, because I would not let...
Kind of reminds me of Nikki Tutorials. I'm not saying that this situation has anything to do with Nikki Tutorials, by the way. It just reminds me of that, where she was being blackmailed with that information about her.
Oh my God,
and just decided,
yes.
you know what? Not doing that. I am just going to make my own video. I am going to talk about it myself, and I'm going to reveal this private information myself. And it worked.
I remember when Nikki Tutorials came out as trans. I remember that. I remember exactly how my setup looked, what I was watching that video on. I remember that. Oh my God. I remember looking at my laptop and crying. Crying for Nikki because somebody blackmailed her into coming out as trans. Yeah, 100% lasting opinion. That's definitely the way to go. Take away their power. Absolutely. Come out with it. Fuck it. Come out with it. And if you were drunk or high, most likely, if you said something stupid, I'd be like, okay, you were drunk or high. I don't give a fuck. Honey, it ain't 2019 again. Cancel culture ain't the way it used to be. So you can come out now and say what you did. I'm just saying. If any of this is true, you can. Cancel culture ain't the way it used to be.
For her. But obviously that was one very specific kind of situation. With other people, you don't know what the stuff is. And like Jacqueline said, maybe it's that they've actually done something terrible, in which case...
high quality mic is going to sound different because it's a high quality mic. Yeah. I know. You hear more of me now. God bless you for having to hear my voice. All right, let's go.
Expose them, whatever. Maybe it's just something that was a mistake. Maybe it was just something that
What's up,
looks
Reese?
bad. And I think if all this stuff came out now, they would get cancelled for it. Like we've become big fans of like cancelling people immediately, and I don't think that's a great thing to do.
Guess what? We don't do it like we used to anymore. And the drama channels, like those drama channels, they don't have the power that they used to have. So quite honestly, I think they would be okay if they came out with it. Think about it. We got the word retard back. Okay? That's a big step. Because back then, if you would have said it, you would have got crucified. All right? We got the word retard back. Just saying. Just throwing it out there.
Personally, it depends on the situation. Obviously, it's case by case basis. It depends what the person does. Depends what all the facts are, right? You got to look at everything individually. But we're quite a mob mentality on the internet now, so that is the way that it is.
Anybody pull strings on me like that. Like I said, I've heard a lot of things over the past couple of days. There aren't receipts that I can show you for a lot of these things. So again, my hope is those YouTubers that are holding back, do something about it.
Jacqueline, why are you making a video if you don't have any goddamn receipts? Ugh. Fucking Jacqueline Glenn, bro. She irritates the shit out of me. She absolutely fucking irritates the shit out of me. Bruh. Exactly. Bruh.
Do something with the information that you have and take the power back into your own hands. Like, I have even heard things about Eugenia Cooney, like how a while...
Exactly, bae. This is why no one gave a fuck 5 years ago, because she said she had no receipts.
Into your own hands. Like, I have even heard things about Eugenia Cooney, like how a while back Shane was messaging another YouTuber and sending photos of Eugenia at her absolute thinnest, and then joking about how he couldn't wait for the first YouTuber death. Now, this was a long time ago, but
It is alleged. There's no proof he actually did that. I wouldn't doubt it. He
I
used to make a
don't
lot
doubt
of
it.
jokes.
I don't doubt it either, because the thing about Shane is he came across on YouTube as being a really nice, sweet guy, the sweetest guy on YouTube. He was actually a very petty, mean girl bitch. He was actually a petty, mean girl bitch. Allegedly. All right? Don't come for me, bitch, because you won't get anything. But, yeah. So, do I doubt that he did that, Eugenia Cooney? Not at all. I don't doubt it. Do I have proof he did it? No. But I wouldn't put it past him.
About Eugenia specifically, about everybody, but also about Eugenia, about her looking like this or that. And it was just
Exactly, last opinion. Anyone who tries to sell you as a good person, oftentimes a terrible person. Yes. That's why I have problems with people who are super nice. Especially on the internet. It took me a while to like K-Huck. Most people in here knows who K-Huck is. It took me a while to know to like K-Huck because I was thinking she's fucking fake. There's no way somebody's that fucking nice. And be careful of people who constantly tell you, oh, I love you. Thank you for the $5. I love you so much. I love you. I love you. Like all the time. Like as in it gets to a point, it's like, bro, what are you doing? Where it sounds parasocial. Not the I love you every now and then, like I do, you know? But like the kind where it's like, you step back and listen and you're like, bruh, don't you think you use that a little bit too much? You know? Yeah, I don't like simps. I don't trust them. I do not trust them. Because they're the first ones that'll turn on you, and they're the first ones who will very sloppily try to expose you, and they're really stupid about it. I like K-Huck now, though. I get along with K-Huck now. At first, I didn't trust her. Yeah, exactly, Marlikins. I feel you, Xylie. Mean bitches are where it's at. Exactly. I can trust a mean bitch because a mean bitch will tell you if she's got a problem with what you did or not. Period, point blank, period. She don't give a fuck. I can trust a mean bitch. It's those nice ones that I just have a hard time trusting.
about Eugenia specifically, about everybody, but also about Eugenia, about her looking like this or that. And it was just horrible. And from what we've heard,
Ann Stan says, I don't want my streamers to tell me they love me. I want them to tell me to shut up and fuck off. Damn right, Ann Stan. So shut up and fuck off.
heard about Shane recently with like even his friends and, you know, people who care about him saying in the past that, oh, he's, you know, he's so mean. He's one of the cattiest people I know. He's so bitchy. He's always talking about somebody. He's always saying horrible stuff about people. Wouldn't surprise me. I don't think personally, I don't think Shane feels much empathy for other people.
No,
Especially if you look at the way, like, this is a bit of a tangent, but, you know.
He doesn't. He spends too much time trying to convince you he's a nice guy. People like that you got to watch out for.
It's kind of hard to hear this and not talk about it. The way that Shane handled Eugenia's comeback after she had gone to rehab, after all of that happened, he just made the video.
Kick in with the sweet. Thank you. Like love bombing. You know who you are. Yeah, love bombing. I don't like that love bombing shit. DC says again, why do some people make serious accusations online about other people instead of going to the police? Because Jacqueline Glenn had no receipts, 1. 2, the police still haven't caught up with the internet yet. They're starting to, but they still haven't caught up. And 3, pettiness. I'm sorry, if I have a receipt of you being a backstabbing motherfucker, I'll tell the world. I don't give a fuck. Shit.
Pushed. She clearly wasn't ready for that level of attention. Got her to say things about her health, about her personal stuff, made kind of assumptions, put her back in the spotlight, and then just let what happened happen. I don't know if he's contacting her in the background to check if she's okay. I don't know how close they are. I don't know anything. Maybe he is trying to help, maybe he's not. But I do think that the video that he made with Eugenia when she got out of rehab was one of the reasons why she went straight back to her old ways. I really do blame him for that personally. Personal opinion.
A lot of people did.
To send pictures of her that make her look unhealthy and say, I can't wait for someone to die. That just goes to show you that there really is no care or concern for her. This is just an example, another of many examples of him going in and trying to get someone to be on his side so that he can build up an army of YouTubers that just think he's God's gift to the world. But like I showed in my last video, those clips of him making fun of her are pretty telling, you know? He doesn't care.
Someone commented in quotations on a picture, take the fucking picture, Becky, I can't breathe. Well, you don't know struggles that you taking a picture standing next to Eugene, a fucking Cooney bitch. I don't know what that is. That's my goal for like 2017, just skin and bones. If you want to do a YouTuber costume, this is you. Is it white?
You know it's bad when Gabby Hanna is the one who's looking at you like you're terrible. Because as we know, Gabby Hanna...
True! If Gabby Hanna looks at you sideways, you know you... Especially back then, if Gabby Hanna looked at you sideways, you know you said something fucked up. I'm just saying. Fucking Gabby Hanna. Oh. And now she's on her God grift. Lord have mercy.
Not the greatest, but even she's like, oh my God. Anyway, the point of all this part is just to show Shane's lack of empathy and caring for other people, and no matter what...
No, Shane Dawson didn't actually fuck his cat. It was a joke that he made on a podcast. It was a joke. But people have ran with that joke and act like it was real. It's not real. It was literally a joke. Listen, I don't like Shane Dawson, but I'm not going to run with some false allegations on his ass either. You know what I mean?
Way he portrays himself online, there is still a chance that he allegedly could be involved in blackmailing other YouTubers to get away with his own alleged bad behavior. To anybody that's going to say, this is old news, why are you talking about it? I'm just going to very quickly sum up why. Like I said at the very beginning of this video, and I don't want to repeat myself too much, this was swept under the rug. And so it makes it easier for people to just forgive and let live, to let go, to think, he wasn't that bad, for the memory of everything to fade. But if this is true, that is really, really, really bad. And not just on Shane's part, on Jeffree's part too. But obviously he has a lot of big allegations that have come out about him in the past. And this is all happening at a time as well where Shane has recently been on Katie Morton's podcast.
This bitch, Katie Morton. I remember she struck Cringy down. Cringy, another YouTuber friend of mine. She struck Cringy down because of a picture in a fucking thumbnail. She copyright striked, not claim, she copyright striked the fucking video because of the thumbnail, because of the picture she used of Katie Morton. And I remember Cringy had to go to John Swan to fill out the paperwork, and he got her right, and I think she won it. No, the channel is just called Cringy DC.
You guys remember Katie Morton? She was involved with the whole Eugenia thing. She is a therapist and she's been called out for some not great behavior. But on this podcast, they talked about Shane's cancellation, and he really didn't seem remorseful of the content he made. He did, and then he didn't. He kind of seemed to flip-flop back and forth, because at one point he says, yeah, it was bad, but then at the same time he says the worst thing he ever did was make fun of celebrities. So it's like, not about the kids that you said really inappropriate things about. And throughout all of this, there's no mention of anything to do with blackmailing or James Charles, who obviously don't like James Charles. He's done some bad stuff, but it's just to prove the point again.
Death Noodles is the reason why that one slipped away. Death Noodles literally is the reason why James Charles got away with what he got away with. Literally. Because he had 2, maybe 3 in that list that were fake. The rest of them weren't fake. Death Noodles fucked that one up.
But stuff like the whole blackmail accusations were swept under the rug entirely, and everybody's focused on what he has done in his content. Because if you go through the comments of Katie Morton's video, where, let's see, obviously she's probably, in my opinion, deleting negative comments, but you have one here. We can't ask people to change and then refuse to accept it when they do. If someone shows growth, empathy, and accountability over time, that deserves recognition. Redemption shouldn't be easy, but it should be possible. Otherwise, we send the message that people are only as good as the worst things they've done, and that's not justice. That's punishment without end. With that being said, I'll always have a special place in my heart for him. His past videos were funny for the times, much like many other creators. I agree, redemption needs to be possible, right? But when some of the biggest accusations were just kind of glossed over and not addressed, you have to wonder then, where's the redemption? Now, maybe there's no truth to these allegations at all, right? Maybe they never blackmailed anybody.
Do y'all remember when Shane got canceled for like the Willow Smith shit and all that shit, right? It was around the same time that Jenna Marbles said she was leaving. And how Jenna Marbles had the setup for her I'm leaving, I'm sorry video, which, by the way, she was not getting canceled when she said I was sorry. And when she was saying she was not getting canceled. I want to make that very fucking clear. She was not getting canceled when that happened. And then Shane was getting canceled for like the Willow Smith shit, the inappropriate shit to his niece and stuff like that. And he came out with a video that looked exactly like Jenna Marbles' video, the way he had it set up and everything. It was crazy.
But if they did, then where's the redemption? They didn't change. They didn't, speak out and be like, what I did was wrong. Both Shane and Jeffree. I'm focusing on Shane because Jeffree hasn't really addressed this stuff. He's just being Jeffree. He does a lot of lives and has yaks. So that's what he's doing. There was another comment that I saw here. Yeah. And this is kind of one of the reasons why I am talking about this topic now that it's being brought up again. Shane's cancellation was such an overreaction. He made some bad jokes that didn't age well. I'm 41 and remember being in my 20s when MySpace was around. There's plenty of things I regret posting. I'm so thankful I wasn't born late to have more mistakes documented, only to be dragged up every couple of years to drag me through the mud. I'm not defending his old content. I didn't even know it existed, but I found Shane when he was at his prime of his career, and I think he was in his way to maturing and growing up. I really enjoy all of what Shane's content when he transitioned away from yellow thumbnails. It's so entertaining and can see his passion and his creativity. It's inspiring to watch. Okay, we're not going to talk about his new conspiracy theory videos and how they're not conspiracy theories, they're just tax write-offs, but okay.
Ooh. Damn, Angelina. Holy shit. Angelina's like, well, we're not going to talk about his tax write-offs.
But here it is. Shane's cancellation was such an overreaction. He made some bad jokes that didn't age well. But
Thank you,
that is
Dean.
not all he was accused of doing. That's just all anybody remembers. There's also the accusations that he and Jeffree Star got people drunk and made them say things they wouldn't normally say and held that as blackmail over their heads so that they could commit actual crimes and get away with it. Those are the allegations. Not just that he made some bad jokes, but this is all anyone could remember. And until this clip popped up, that's all I could remember too.
When did you get canceled? What year was that?
Which time?
I know. One I was part of. Which one I wasn't part of.
Time? No, I got. You know what's interesting? Like, I never talked about this. Like, it's weird to talk about because I'm not someone who's like bitter about being canceled.
I wouldn't say I'm bitter about it either. That's not the experience.
Right, because you kind of have to like take it as kind of the same way that
It's Teddy. Yes, I'm back. What's up, Teddy? How you doing?
me getting fired and how all that went down and it affected other people. Because me getting canceled
always affected the people around me. Like the most recent big one, like, affected my husband, my, you know, the closest people to me. And that was at such a different level, because like I'd been through it with the Jenny Craig thing. This was at such a different level where like it really did feel like there was no way out of it, or there was no
It was
light.
different. It was a whole different level.
It very much felt like people wanted me dead, kind of thing. And
Which is scary and terrible.
Zane, thank you for being a member for 16 months. I just woke up. What is happening? We're talking about Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson. That's what's happening.
but
So you could absolutely argue that he felt that way. That doesn't make it true. Like, the average person did not want that. Obviously, there's always going to be some crazy people on the internet that will send threats and things like that. It happens to the best of us, but they don't account for the majority of the population. But going back to what he said about it affected the people around him, very true. But I don't know personally how much he genuinely cares about that, or how much he just thinks, well, that'll make me sound better if I focus on that. You know, oh, well, it affected other people, so cancelling me was bad because it hurt everybody else. Now, maybe he really does feel that way, and I'm not giving him that much grace here. I'm kind of sick of giving people grace, and then
I just want answers. That's what I want. I want answers. So, like, I want that fucking voice note. I want that voice note. It's been long enough. Just play the fucking voice note. Can we hear the voice note, please? It's been shopped around to so many damn people, publicly shopped around to so many people. Can we just hear the damn voice note already? Like, literally. Teddy says, I haven't seen you since Augie and Willie liked each other, Xylie. Yeah, it's been a long time.
they turn out to not be great. You know, I try my hardest. I try to, you know, give people the benefit of the doubt, but, you know, sometimes I just keep proving you wrong. And then again, these are such big accusations that are being made against him, but he's focusing on, oh, well, you know, it affected my husband, and obviously that makes it bad. Not that I might have allegedly done something illegal.
once again, I'm weirdly, and I think it's because I was really deep. I'm still do therapy every week, but I was super deep into therapy at that moment. I started therapy, honestly, a month or two
I would
right
say
before.
not before. Yeah, not that much longer.
Right before, right when COVID started. And I was like, you know what? I need to do therapy.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Yeah, I was definitely going down a dark road of not just workaholic, but also like body stuff, and like it was dark. And so I started therapy, and then I remember I was trying to explain to her like what I do and whatever, and then I got canceled, and having her was like such a godsend, such a universe orchestrated, because if I didn't have that, you know, because it was already almost game over, but like knowing so, but anyways, throughout that, it kind of was like, okay, this was supposed to happen, obviously.
You got canceled because Toddy got over the shit and she told everybody what happened. I'm sorry. You got caught. You got caught with your hand in the cookie jar, bro. That's why you got canceled. And then what are people on the internet going to do? They're going to take your current cancellation, and then they're going to go through everything else, and they're going to find bits and pieces of everything else, and then that's going to pile on to that cancellation. Bro, it's because you were a shady bitch. What's up, Nuke? It's because you were a shady bitch. You thought you were invincible with Jeffree, and you found out quickly you were not.
I still take accountability for all the shitty jokes I made and all the terrible videos and all of that. I've never been someone that's like, you know, like, you guys are overreacting. I think some people who wanted me dead were overreacting.
I was gonna say there was some overreaction.
Definitely was some of that. I think it was.
I'm not saying people are overreacting, but there was definitely some overreaction. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is he's saying, he takes accountability for the terrible jokes that he made, the content that he made, right? And yeah, I do agree with a lot of the commenters that at some point you do have to let people grow and change, right?
Yeah.
But there are still the things like this. Did he and Jeffree manipulate Toddy Westbrook? Did they hold evidence of things people had done over their heads? Are they holding on to evidence of potential alleged crimes that other people have done and decided not to release it, not to let those people be held accountable so that they could just use it for their own selfish reasons? Because on the one hand, you have maybe they've committed crimes, allegedly, right? But then you also have, well, maybe they know other people are committing crimes and don't care about helping the victims get justice. They just care about, how can I use that? Again, all alleged. This might not even be true. It might just be rumors that people spread amongst themselves.
Okay, here's the thing. I'm going to be very honest. Unless it was something that... Okay, how do I put this? I can kind of understand not snitching because it's not your place to snitch, but to hold it over somebody's head so you could possibly use it because they turn on you is something totally different. You know what I mean? Like, I understand the not snitching thing because, quite honestly, some things that you may know may not be your place to talk about. But to put it over somebody's head, if that's what happened, that's ridiculous. And I feel like that voice note that has been shopped around for years is holding over somebody's head, especially when you have had third parties listen to that fucking voice note. Like, come on. Teddy says, I can forgive manipulating Toddy. What I will never forgive is just how unfunny he is. I know that's right, Teddy.
But the allegations are still there, and if they are true, then he definitely didn't take accountability for that, did he? Now, I need to say something, and bear with me for 2 seconds. This is not a sponsor, by the way. I know as soon as I say one thing, I gotta say everyone thinks it's a sponsor. Not a sponsor. My book, Bound by Blood and Sea, is a fantasy novel. It is my debut, and it is coming out officially on November 16th. It's got mermaids, shapeshifters, fae, magic, court politics.
Oh, girl, what? You wrote a book? Go ahead, Evangelina.
Gay stuff, Marley Grey characters, Irish mythology, all of that. You can read more about it on my website, evaalexander.com. And if you go to my website, evaalexander.com with a KS and not an X, because that is how you spell my name, then you can use code PREORDER10 to get 10% off the pre-order for my book. And you will also get free shipping because I am personally paying for shipping out of pocket. And just bear with me for 1 second while I just finish up this spiel because it's really, really important to me. I know you guys don't like hearing it, but it's really, really important to me.
Okay, I know it is, but I'm here for the tea. Congratulations on your book. I am happy for you because you are awesome, but I am here for the tea. Okay, here we go.
And it messed up, and it's so weird that this was the thing that got pushed under the rug. I guess it wasn't like, oh god, take a shot every time I say swept under the rug.
That book does sound interesting, not gonna lie.
I guess it wasn't like the big story at the time, but even though it is old now, it's being brought up again. I think it's important to address. Whether it's true or not, I cannot attest to that. But if you don't want to leave me a comment about that, then leave me a comment. Let me know what time it is exactly for you right now. For me, what time is it? Oh, Jesus. It is 1 minute to 3 in the afternoon. I am recording.
Okay. So that was it, basically. So, I don't know. The way I look at it, it's a possibility. It's definitely a possibility. Somebody messaged me. I'm trying to find this message. Oh, okay. Sister-in-law. Bam, bam. Like, to me, Dean says, for the Xylie buys this person book fund goal. Thank you. I appreciate it. For me, is it kind of believable? Yes, it is. Because again, Jeffree Star has been shopping around a voice note for years. And it has something to do with James Charles. He's had multiple people hear this voice note. Mom's Basement, Blair White, and like, I don't know, maybe a handful of other people who have heard this voice note. And it has something to do with James Charles. That in itself is holding something over somebody's head. You know what I mean? So I don't doubt it at all. At all. I don't doubt it. Jeffree freaks me out. He doesn't freak me out. He used to. He don't anymore, though, for real. Oh, God. I don't know. It's crazy. If it was I Am Alex, it should have been leaked by now at least. Well, it's definitely not I Am Alex. Jeffree Star and I Am Alex did not run in the same circles. We have theories on who it is. There was a theory. There was these two brothers that were twins that hung around James Charles. And the theory, and James Charles supposedly had a crush on one of them. And the theory is it's one of those twins. Neon, I'm back and can hear again. My PFP, I stand on Squatchin's artist intent and ability. Also nice seeing. I see you, Neon. Yes, one of the Dolan twins. Thank you, Skip. That's what it was. It was the fucking Dolan twins. Yeah, the theory, the conspiracy theory, not saying this for a fact. This is allegedly. Don't come for me. Thank you very much. But the conspiracy theory is that voice note is one of the Dolan twins talking about James Charles. That's the theory. No, not Dolan Dark, Dolan twins. DN, I don't know what your name is regularly without the at. But no. Okay, y'all don't know who Dolan twins is, obviously. Hold on. We're going to take a ride. All right, let's go to oldest. Okay, videos. We're going to go oldest. All right. This is the Dolan twins. They've been around a long time. Like, these videos 10 years old. But this is who we're talking about. And the conspiracy is it's one of these, one of the twins. Because James Charles used to do a lot of content with them. And he looked like he had a crush on one of them. So, it's a theory of people. But it might not be. James Charles is known to be sus. Yeah. Weird Collar Guy said, I remember the twins and I remember just how pathetic James was over them. Yeah. So, I don't know. It was crazy. So, that was it. That's all I wanted to go over today. We'll go over something tomorrow. Give me a second. I'm gonna send y'all to Tommy. If I can find Tommy. Nope, Tommy's not live yet. I don't think. No, he's not live yet. Is that live or is that... Hold on. Cancel.
Lean on the seat.
Oh, that's a video. Okay. God damn it, Tommy. All right, so I guess I will hang out with y'all until 4. Have a good night, love. Or I could just end it. That's probably what I do. So Xylie, what you're saying is no, I'm not saying it's definitely. It's a conspiracy theory. And no, Teddy, you do not go there. Teddy, I am deleting that. God damn it. Dean said, well, I missed most of this return stream, so back to the start it is. Yeah, it was just basically this video and me talking about how I am no longer in the commentary community. I will stay gray in the map of the war of states with the commentary community because apparently there's a civil war going on And I ain't got shit to do with it. And I'm not going to. So either take me off that damn map or keep me gray. Because I ain't going to have nothing to do with it. Xylie, did you see that Fauci got a Google Doc made on him? That's funny as fuck. I think he sent it to me. Hold on, let me go look. Did Fauci send it to me? I want to say Fauci sent it to me. Wait, what is this?
Xylie, I won't.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that one. That's the short that. This is. No, he didn't send it to me. I thought he did. He got a Google Doc made on him? Damn, I've never had a Google Doc made on me. I'm kind of jealous. Thrifty, I don't care about any of that. We don't talk about that shit over here. FYI. We don't talk about that shit over here. At all. LCU drama stays in LCU. Don't try to get me in trouble, Thrifty. Okay, buddy? Scarlett came back to cancel him. Jesus Christ. What? Scarlett? Scarlett's an idiot, bro. Scarlett is an idiot. Scarlett is an absolute idiot. What the fuck? Wait, Rose Malay and Scarlett are tagged? No. You're lying. No. No. You know how many times I have cussed out Rose Malay in live streams? I think it's 3. I think I have 3 times that I've cussed her out in a live stream. Definitely 2. There might possibly be a 3rd time that I have cussed her ass out in person in a live stream. She's horrible. Rose is a special kind of retarded. True. Wait, what? Nani tried teaming up with Scarlett and Cameron? No, you're lying. Please tell me you're lying. Please tell me you're lying. Is Cosmic Commentary lying? Please tell me that Cosmic is lying. What? Oh my God. How much shit have I missed? How much shit have I missed? What the hell have y'all been up to since I've been gone? What the fuck? This is like a Dragon Ball plot. Xylie about to mention the Pator. I don't know what that means. You have missed 10 years worth of fucking drama. Apparently I have. Holy fuck. We've been digging to the ACC too, Xylie. I'm good. Listen. Here's my stance on the ACC. There are a few creators we need to pluck out of the ACC and then drop a nuke on the rest of them and obliterate them off of YouTube. That's my stance on the ACC. And I fully believe in wood chippers. 100%. I'm a wood chipper type of gal. You know what I mean? I do like me some wood chippers. Just saying. Well, let's see. Thuman needs to be saved. Mally Malware needs to be saved. And I'm pretty sure there are other people I don't know. Yes, we're a collar guy, and I'm still getting those dollars. Thank you very much. They have been saved, Slinky? Okay, that's good. Jar needs to be saved just for that? No. Absolutely not. Absolutely fucking not. No, Jar can stay exactly where he is. I'm sorry. Okay, I understand that, but I'm just reading the ats, okay, Olivia? So shut the hell up. Jar is weird. Jar freaks me out. Just throwing that down. Yeah, Jar's in purgatory. I agree with Nuke. Keep him in purgatory. That's where he needs to stay. And for God's sakes, people stop being scared of fucking Jar. Okay? Jar ain't shit. Jar couldn't even read a goddamn Google Doc of 188. Never forget, Jar could not read a Google Doc of 188 fucking pages. Most of it was fucking screenshots and couldn't tell it was fucking grooming, okay? Jar can sit down and shut the fuck up. Just saying. Yo, yeah, he supposedly read it. Okay, look here, Tommy C. Stop saying fuck. Tommy C, I miss you. I love you, Tommy. I love you so much. I miss talking to you, Tommy. I do. You were one of the best people ever. You want to call me on Discord and I'll just talk to you? Or do you want me to call you? Let me go to Tommy. Call me? Okay, hold on. And call. Oh my God, it's the Tommy C.
Dirty, dirty mouth. You know that? Very filthy. You should be ashamed of yourself.
You know what? You wouldn't have me any other way, so shut up.
What would your mother say, though?
My mother talks the same way, bro. Okay?
Does she? I can't say I just kind of tuned in now. I didn't know like how busy you were, so I can't really add to the drama unless you tell me what's going on.
Oh no, I was watching a Shane Dawson, Jeffree Star. They're accused of possibly getting people drunk and then like recording them and holding it over their heads and shit like that.
Good. I think more people should do that.
Oh my God.
You shouldn't be drunk. That's against the rules.
And I also in the beginning of the stream claimed my stake in that commentary Civil War map. I am gray. I'm going to remain gray. And matter of fact, you could take me off the map because I am no longer commentary community. I am who I am on this channel. That's it.
Well, it's probably not up to you, but you want me to make a major announcement on your show and your show only?
Okay, sure.
I promised everybody I was going to go over like Augie's response and go back at this. I have realized that my so-called commentary enemies are basically, I've used this sort of island concept. They're just going to go nuts and eat each other alive. So I have to break my promise. I will not be doing the commentary Civil War at all. I've said I saw everything I need to see yesterday. I know where everybody stands. Thank you very much. I think my next stream, I don't know when it is. I think I'm going over old drama alert videos just to kind of flow flashback.
There you go.
And I'm pretty sure Nick Andros is going to swing at me, so I'll probably deal with that when it comes, when the Mudahar video comes out. So yeah, I am not like, if you want my opinion on the whole thing, go check. I put 2 clips out. I got a podcast if you want to watch the whole damn thing. And that's it. I just wanted to know where everybody stand. I'm with you. I'm with you.
Yeah,
you know,
I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
I've been so busy over in the locale mines, I can't even keep up with what's going on. Like, I've had to ask people to fill me in certain spots because it's like a haze to me. I don't even know what's fully going on, to be honest, because I don't have time.
It's so convoluted. I don't know if I can explain it to you.
It's crazy. Well, I've gotten a little bit of explanations, and the explanations I got, I wiped my hands going, you know what? I'm not getting involved.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Why do you think Keem hasn't gotten involved? I'm surprised.
Because
I was a little
listen,
surprised.
we have it's 24 hours now over there.
Did it really? When do you go on? When's your show?
I go on at 10 p.m. with Billy the Fridge.
Tonight? Oh, tonight?
Well, that's our time slot every night. It's
you
10
do
p.m.
You do every night.
We do
So
5
10
nights a
people-
week, and then weekends is technically off, but we run probably about 4 or 5 hours usually on the weekends.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jesus, you make me feel
Yeah,
lazy.
but here's the thing. On Billy and I's show, we cover what happened on the other shows. So you have to imagine I have to watch the other shows and get timestamps for the other shows.
Man.
Yeah,
If
so
you're
I
getting
don't
paid well.
exactly. I
Probably
am.
not.
I no.
Probably
I
not.
I,
Nah,
I
you're
am.
lying.
No. My bank
Rip you
account.
off.
My bank
Yeah.
account is actually very happy. Just saying.
Yeah.
I'm paying bills off. Let's put it that way. But I will say this. Like I have so much going on there. I don't have time. I barely have time to watch Nick.
Congratulations.
You know?
It's good work.
Yeah.
Yes, you did it. And then you
Hell
get
yeah.
to stay out of it. Yeah, you get to stay out of everything else. But
Yeah, I'm so
I made my
removed.
statement on it. Yeah, I'm removing myself. I mean, I'm sure somebody's gonna say something where I have to defend myself. This is kind of funny. I guess I'll just do it here. It's light, so it won't be like drag you in. So let's give you an idea just how ugly this thing is.
Okay.
Let's see, where do we go? Can you put tweets on your screen if I send them to?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to send you, this is a Simp Man reply to, this is how low it's gotten. I wanted to give you guys an idea. So this is it. So check Aiden's first, and then go look at Simp Man's overhead. Put that on screen. And I just
Okay. I have the one you sent me. I'm gonna put the one you sent me on screen.
So it's Simp Man replying to Aiden. So you got to read Aiden first and Simp Man second. It's one of the, what do you call it? The type of tweets. I forget what the fuck they call it. When you reply over the tweet or whatever it is. You know, I guess I know. Put that on screen.
Okay, so breaking Discord members of fat dementia-ridden streak. Oh my God.
Well, that's not the big deal. Watch what he accuses me of.
Oh, you're not going to dox anybody. What?
You read the whole thing, and then he presents his evidence.
All right, so Tommy C was caught preparing to dox Queeman. In one reported instance, Tommy acknowledged the message and replied to it. What kind of community is this guy cultivating?
Okay, click on the evidence. The whole thing. That's like, just go scroll down, click on the evidence. My reply, the first one from Aiden.
Okay, hold on.
So just click on this so you can see the
Right
whole
here?
screenshot.
This one here? Oh, okay.
Yeah, the screenshot. Oh, actually, do you have a?
Oh, there it is, right
No.
there. Yeah, I have Queeman's. I just
So
tell me the word.
You don't hear my response, right? You don't see it. You don't see my response.
Yeah,
okay.
you don't see your response, and then the next one you see your response. The word is you're banned. Well, that is 2 words in fairness. Yeah.
So he's banned immediately, and then that's how dirty this has got. So
Okay.
he tried to get me for like getting involved in a doxing thing. In one of my, like, in a public chat. If I'm gonna fucking dox somebody, I wouldn't do it publicly. Then cuts off my response. My response is, "You're banned," and I knew that guy. That's one of Queeman's guys. Isn't that funny?
Yeah, I just for me, I'm just not getting involved in this shit.
Yeah, I'm not saying to get involved. You said you wanted to know what's like, but I'm just showing you the temperature.
Yeah.
Don't get involved. You don't have to speak up on it.
Yeah.
Speak up. I'm not even complaining or whining. I mean, he's nobody. He can't get anything going without some with a debate. I'm gonna debate bro you. But that's how dirty it is. And if you call him out on it, oh, he's just joking. You fell for my joke. So that's the plan. That's the volume.
But see,
That's what we're dealing
okay,
with now.
I will say this. It seems like it would be Aiden because the way he cut it off, like he had your reply there. You know what I mean?
I had my reply, but he left out the reply. Get out of here. You're banned for even bringing up somebody's doc.
That's why I can honestly believe Aiden was probably joking with that screenshot for the simple fact that he did cut off the reply. You know what I mean?
He calls me sweetheart. She calls me Tommy CP.
Ew, really?
Yeah, exactly. Like, no, that's the level.
Oh.
That's the level. Queeman and J-Sock were entertaining this guy, Raul Kittenhouse, who just recently got exposed for three domestic violence things, for sending kinetic hell dick pics up. Me sending dick pics to her when she's 14.
You didn't know her when she was 14, did you?
Didn't matter. So why is this any different? Also, Salvo's back.
I don't care. He can do what he's doing. They ain't got nothing to do with me. He can do whatever he's doing. I don't care.
Yeah. So yeah, I just want to show you the temperature. Now you can cut it off.
Damn.
I want to show you. So you go on. So you go 10 o'clock Eastern Standard. Mm-hmm. Right. You go 10 o'clock Eastern Standard. What time is that? My time. 10 o'clock. It's like 4 a.m. My time. Would Keem have a heart attack if I said hello to you guys?
Probably not. I could probably set it up with Keem that I can get you in the Discord.
I don't want to do an interview.
Call
I was
in.
not doing an interview. Just pop in and say hello. I don't want to make it about me. Just pop in like I am now.
Well, I remember me and Billy wanted to get you on the show.
Yeah, but I wanted some time to go by. It's been a year.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it has been a year.
Yeah.
It has been a year. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I can see about getting you in the Discord. That way you can pop in.
Sure. I'm talking about like a call-in situation.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm not looking for nothing. I'm just gonna call in. I thought it'd be kind of funny.
No, I think it would be awesome. I think that would be awesome. Absolutely.
All right. So if I ever stick my head in there, let's say I can't sleep tonight, and I stick my head in there.
Okay.
Send me the channel. Send me the channel. Maybe I was thinking that might get some buzz to the locale thing.
Okay.
I'm not coming back. I'm throwing you a bone. And then I'll probably, because it's better if it happens on your channel. You know, I think it's cooler if it happens on your channel. You know, I get the whole locale community buzzing.
Well, and you get to talk to me and Billy, because I know you love Billy.
Yeah, I love Billy. I love Billy. Billy's been around almost since the beginning.
I've learned a lot from him.
You know, he goes back farther than I do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he has like these dramas before this was like a thing. He knows it all.
Yeah.
Okay, I will sub. That's official. I've just subbed Low Calorie Wine.
Let's go. I'll shoot Keem a message about getting you in the Discord. And we'll try to set it up. Okay. If not tonight, maybe another night, but I'll get him in there.
I gotta be honest with you, and I will not make a big deal of this. If he has a fucking meltdown or a pissy about it or says no or anything like that, you just tell me privately, and I will never bring it up. I am not trying to give anybody a fucking problem.
I'll let you know. It should be fine though, because
I just thought it would be funny.
It should be fine, because now Nick is back in the Discord, where we want to do an interview with Nick, and he was like, he's kicked out of the Discord, he can't come back, and then now Nick's back, so
yeah, okay.
So it should be fine, to be honest. I don't know, but I'll message him and find out, and I'll let you know what he says.
If he says no, you don't have to announce it here. You can just tell me, and that's it. And then that way we don't create any waves or anything. I'm not trying to be I might take some shots at him, and then he can kick me out afterwards. But
oh, Jesus Christ!
Oh, they'll be funny. They'll be funny. He won't think they're funny, but they'll definitely be. I'll do it in such a way where, like, come on, Keem, he's just joking around.
Yeah. You know me, I'll stick up for you.
You should title the show that Keem owes. Actually, no. Here's what you do: put Keem still owes Tommy $1,000.
No! Are you trying to get me fired? Are you trying to get me fired? What the fuck?
Everybody, hashtag Keem still owes Tommy $1,000.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Trying to get me fired.
Well, nobody can talk me on. Like, Simeon talked me into it. And I said, it might be kind of cool to go back on. Because, I'm done. I don't really do this. I'm not counting on a check anymore. I'm not doing this. I'm going back to work. I'm at the VFW. They're giving me a job over here.
Okay. So that's good.
Yeah, it's a totally different situation now. So, I mean, I'm not depending on the money or anything. Like, so I'd be doing it out of love. And sometimes I can't sleep. There we go.
I feel you.
There you go. DN22PKKDD476. You're my favorite. And then to make it clear, Keem doesn't owe me a dime. He paid me everything he said he would.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
But as soon as I'm done here, I will shoot him a message. I promise you.
If it's a no, let me know.
I will.
I'm not gonna make a federal case of it. It's his show.
I will. Right? I promise.
All the best. Have a great show.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, I got to talk to my Tommy C. I love Tommy. I've always loved Tommy. Tommy's always been good to me. He read that name like no problem. He did, didn't he? Yeah, man, I'm definitely staying out of this Civil War, bro. No, thank you. I'm good. No, thank you. Nope. I don't want no parts of it whatsoever. You know what? Xylie is over here in Xylie land, and then she's in lolcow land, and that's where Xylie stays. And Stan, I actually, the plan is to stream here more often. I'm going to try to do at least Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. here, if not a little bit earlier, because if it's a long video, it's going to take me, you know me, it's going to take me longer to get through it. But at the very latest, it'll be 2 p.m. here, Monday through Friday. I'm going to take the weekends off from this channel, but that's what I want to do. And I want to build it back up. I don't want my channel to die. You know? And I know I have promised that a lot, but I literally came to that conclusion, I would say, last weekend. And listen, I'll let y'all know. I told y'all I was going to be back that 1 week, but I basically got another job for like a week that I couldn't, like time-wise, I couldn't. It was throwing me off. I was tired all the time, so there was no way I was streaming that week. But now that's over with, so. Yeah, that was a hellish week. It was a horrible week. But yeah, so yeah, I should be here at 2 p.m. Oh, wait, I did end up with Teddy, I think, sent me. Hold on. Let me pull this up. Shit, I'm sorry. Teddy says, here's what happened. Tommy hates Britain, so he called a chud a gay British man, then chud. What the hell? That is not what happened, Teddy. No, Teddy. Okay, Teddy, I disavow that donation. I highly disavow that donation. I want everyone across the land to know I disavow that donation. And DN, you've been a member of 6 months. Welcome back. Thank you. I appreciate it. Squatchy said it kind of what happened. Okay, listen, this description in this damn donation, that one is really kind of weird. I don't know. Again, listen, it's like I told Tommy. I've been so busy focusing on lolcow that I've had no time to see what's going on. I see snippets every now and then when I have to. Like, if you notice my Twitter is barely active. It's barely fucking active. Because I don't have any time. You know? So I only have like snippets of the story. I don't know the whole story and I don't have time. Like when Augie went live, of course I wanted to go watch Augie go live, you know, because hello, Augie went live, but I didn't have time to see it. And I still don't have time to watch it. Kick in some sex so you know you can buy us stickers. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're going to do some fun stuff here too. I got to figure everything out, but we will do it. I promise you. Xylie Get Real, Jar has a simp. Oh, is that the person who made the video on Beckett in Jar's defense? I heard there was a video made in Jar's defense and they talk shit about Beckett. I heard about that. Skip said, I don't know. I check Twitter once a month and see Hassan looking at Willie's wedding registry, so I clicked off Twitter immediately. Yeah, right? See, I didn't even know that happened until I watched Willie's video. I was like, oh my God. 1, I didn't realize he got married. 2, I didn't know that the one dude doxed him. I was like, oh my God. So at first, I'm like, oh my God, congratulations to your on your wedding when I messaged him. And then later on, I was like, holy shit, dude, I am so sorry that happened to you. I didn't even know Willie got doxxed. I didn't even know that shit happened. I didn't even know that shit happened. That's how out of touch I am with everything. He said he had a nice wedding, though, and I'm happy for him and his girl. I really am. I'm happy for them. I mean, I'm not happy about the doxing, but I'm happy for the wedding. And it was really nice what Ethan Klein did about security and stuff. I thought that was pretty dope, him doing that. So, yeah, I didn't even know that shit happened. You know? Yeah, this year does seem really fucking weird. That's not a lie, actually, Saint. It does seem very weird. I don't know, man. There's some crazy shit going on. And I'm learning like little snippets of it. And it's like the snippets I'm learning, I'm like, nope, that's a nope for me. I'm out. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Well, you have to admit, wait, hold on. There was a drama drought for a while. That's what always happens. There's a drama drought and then some crazy shit happens. Yeah, there was a drama drought for a while when there was a point in time where all it was Destiny, Ethan, and Hassan. Anstan says, Xylie, you did call this happening. You said a bunch of little dramas would happen and then one big one that would be explosive. Yeah, apparently. I mean, that's what it seems like it happened. It all went crazy when Matt left. He was keeping the community together. You know what? I agree with you, Teddy. It started going downhill when Matt left. I miss Matt. I haven't talked to Matt in so long. I thoroughly miss him. Wait, what the fuck is this? What did Purple Paw Print send me?
In other
Wait, who is it about? Wait, Purple Paw Prints, what did you send me? What is this? Medley, I miss Matt never saying your name right. Medley, what did you send me? What is this? Not Medley. Purple Paw Prints sent me this. What is this?
In other news this afternoon, police are investigating after someone was hurt in a paintball incident involving live streamers. Saturday night, a victim reported being hit by a paintball along Lakeshore Boulevard. Police say multiple live streamers were armed with paintball guns while taking part in a scavenger hunt earlier that day. The victim went to Austin Emergency on Riverside Drive to file a police report. The case is being investigated as assault with injury, and so far, no one's been arrested.
Wait, who? Harley Quinn says, so I get the cats and not Exile in the will. The way Exile been acting lately, yeah, you'll get the cats. What, Xena? What? Wait, was that the Ice Poseidon thing? Wait, who was that? What? Who out here with paintball guns shooting at what? No, these were live stream. These were IRL streamers. Ice Poseidon is doing an IRL scavenger hunt. Oh. Yeah, Ice Poseidon still exists. Well, shit. Darius, Xena, Action Man, they're all involved. What? Oh my God. Oh my God. That is crazy. That is crazy. The hell? Brady says, I would call that aggravated assault instead of whatever they said. I don't know what I would call it, to be honest. That's crazy. And Xena got kicked off a kick over it? I don't know if Chris Hansen was investigating Ice Poseidon, I'm going to be honest. Chris Hansen's a fucking joke. Yeah, that's true, Cosmic. When will they learn? Vitali's in jail and Johnny's trial is around the corner. Yep. That's what happens when you do IRL content. If you fuck around, you find out. You go to these other countries. Those other countries don't play like the U.S. You know what I'm saying? They don't play. They will get your ass. Brady, I don't think it's going to be that far. I think you're going a little bit too far with that. I'm going to be honest. I don't think it's going to be real ones. Look at Sin City Man. Who the fuck is that? Yeah, all those crazy IRL streamers, they're going to fuck it up for everybody, bro. They really are going to fuck it up for everybody. Japan has no live stream law into effect for tourists, if I'm not mistaken. Good for them. Good. I don't blame them. People go over there and disrespect the culture. They disrespect, they just disrespect the country that they're in. I'm sorry. I don't feel bad for Vitali or Johnny Somali. I don't feel bad for either one of them. I don't. Oh, yeah. Okay, Ann Stan. We covered that. I think we covered it. I think they covered it on live. Yeah, where he shot the guy and his wife. Yeah, I can't stand Johnny Somali. He's disgusting. I don't like those people at all. Well, they're going to fuck it up for everybody. That's what happens when you fuck around. You find out. You know what I mean? Try this shit. Brady, they wouldn't even be able to get into North Korea. It's North Korea that you're talking about. Come on now. Another streamer did the same thing in South Korea and he got arrested for it. I bet he did. He needed to be, apparently. I need to talk to Beckett too. I haven't talked to Beckett. How's Beckett doing? Does anybody know how Beckett's doing? He's sick. Aw. I miss Beckett. I haven't talked to Beckett in forever. Yeah, he told me he was going to be on vacation. I miss talking to Beckett. I miss talking to Chris. I got to see Chris during 4th of July. It was nice sitting down and talking to him. Talking shop with him. The running joke is Ponder got Beckett sick. What? Chris is also having way too much of an IRL. Bro, I wish I had too much of an IRL. Maybe that's what I need. Poor Beckett's sick. Bless his heart. How's Nick doing? I haven't talked to Nick in forever either. I haven't talked to anybody, bro. No, it didn't have anything to do with the cat, Brady. He's been covering the Muda stuff a lot. Yeah. Nick is on an actual streaming schedule now. Oh, shit. Really? Okay, that's weird. Medley goes, I love that you're now getting your commentary news from us. This is how, okay, that tells you how out of touch with everything I am. I know nothing. Like when Nick is streaming, I'm able to pop in for like 15 minutes. I say hi to the chat and then I gotta go. That's literally what I do. Shake my head, Xylie, you fell off. Yeah, I have. That's not a lie. What's the T chat? Deep Sea Monster. The T chat is basically a dead group chat that hardly gets spoken into. Last opinion, but gets brought up every few years. True. It is what it is. I don't give a shit. I'm so beyond caring. Well, it flew over my head, Deep Sea. I'm sorry. I apologize. Oh, I'm sure it will. Harlequin. I don't care. I don't care about any of that shit anymore. Like, hearing Salvo's back. Okay, Salvo's back. Let him do his thing. I do not care anymore. I really don't care. That whole shit is over, done with. It's in the past. I don't even hate his ass anymore. It is what it is. You know what I mean? I'm done with it. So, bro. So what else has been going on besides this commentary Civil War? Oh, I saw that Harmful Opinions put out an apology video for that Mudahar video, that it wasn't really that one creator or something like that. I saw the apology video. I was like, oh shit. I saw that. But I haven't watched the two videos. I didn't watch the Nick Andros video yet. I haven't had time. Oh, Diesel store's opening August 30th. Oh, good for him. I haven't talked to Diesel either. I need to talk to Diesel. I need to message him. I don't care about the ACC horror. I don't care about the ACC shit. Yeah, I got told about the Google Doc. Bye, Thrifty. Yeah, I'm about to send y'all over to Balls. Hold on. Yeah. Okay, if this thing wants to... All right, I'm going to send y'all over to Lolcow Balls. Y'all have a great night, day, or evening, wherever you are in the world. And I'll be back tomorrow. All right, y'all have a good night. Peace out. GG, everybody.